Hey, what up? Today we're playing Lunar Pool for the NES, made by Pony Inc. Never heard of them. Presented by FCI Inc. Never heard of them either. I was looking at the title screen. It's actually kind of a cool title screen, despite being like basic. When you like freeze frame it, you can see that there's like three colors. Like on the outer edge of the letters, it's dark, and then you go like in a little bit, and then it's like a lighter color, and then it's like lightest in the middle. Anyway, I don't know. It just creates kind of a cool effect, but it's harder to see it when the colors are changing. But, yeah, it reminds me of one of those, like, neon sign things. I don't know. I think it's kind of a cool title screen, despite being, like, pretty basic. Up, down, round, left, right, friction. What? Oh, select probably moves this up or down. Okay, so you can do one player, two players, or versus comp. Well, I thought versus comp would be like the one-player game. I don't know, let's just do this one. Oh, this actually has stages. Oh my god. The volume, Jesus. Okay, so I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this is like super mega, like crappy, like pool. I did see a screenshot of this when I downloaded the or the ROM. Oh, this little... Oh, okay, I saw a little like pie chart thing on the ball. Is that the amount of time I have? Oh my god, the power is just going up and down, like, constantly. Also, I can go like this. I press up and down to make this happen. I don't know what this does. Oh my god. Okay, so are we playing pool on the moon? Is that what the name implies? Like, why? Well, the balls don't even, like, roll. They just, like, slide. You would think the number would, like, roll around on it. Okay, so it just has to, like, touch the pocket, and then it, like, disappears. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, well... Is this really all you do? This game, like, should not have cost more than, like, I don't know, $14.99? Which is still probably too much. For, like, 80s money or whatever. But I'm willing to grant that, like, video games were, like, more like a novelty. Like, people were willing to pay, like, good money just to, like, move a character on the screen with your thumbs, you know? I'm pretty sure that most NES games were, like, $40 was, like, the going rate. Which, like, $40 in, like, 1988 money is probably more than, like, $100 in today's money. So I don't know why everyone's all, like, pissy about, games going to $70. I'm like, well, proportionally, like, the games are probably cheaper than they were. I mean, when you factor in inflation, it was like, well, the games were $40, but the money was, like, it was, like, worth way more. Like, that I mean, like I said, that $40 is probably worth, like, over $100 at this point. Oh, man. This little spinning, like, reticule thing is kind of cool, actually. Wow, it just went from, like, side to side. Okay, so what do you do to, like, hit this? You just go, like, right here? There doesn't seem to be any, reason to not just do a super mega strong shot, I guess. Then, well, other than to reduce the amount that your ball bounces after it hits it, I guess. Oh, god dang it. Well, at least we got a straight shot now. Alright, did it. Does that count as a lose? God damn it. Alright. Wait, that actually didn't, I didn't lose a shot. Player 1, game over. Well, I did the same shot, but with less power. I thought that it would have more of an effect. Oh, god dang. Okay, well, let's try again. I don't know, it kind of sucks to, like, to play, like, one-player pool, you know? That's so dumb that there's only 6 balls. Like, how can they even call it pool when there's 6 freaking balls? I don't know. If you're over the age of like 35, remember those like smaller pool tables that they used to have? You could get like a mini pool table for like your room. But I don't know. I thought those were kind of cool, but it's like yeah, it's cool to like play pool in your room without having to like go somewhere and play with like a full-size one, but now that I think about it, it is kind of like lame to play on like a small teeny tiny thing, you know? Or even in when I was in college, we had like we went ahead and I forget exactly what the process was, but like something happened. I think like every floor was like given a certain amount of money and they could do whatever they wanted with it. What do you call it? Like they could spend it on. Oh, this one only has 4, and the thingies have, and the holes have like thingies. I don't know what's the word for those. Like part of the like part of it's like blocked or whatever, so you have less of an angle that you could hit the things in from. Okay, so at least the tables have like a little bit of like variety. Should be able to hit this one in. But I'm pretty sure that, like, every floor had a pool table. But, like, our floor, for some reason, didn't have a pool table. So we decided to, or I guess, I don't know how they decided, but it was decided that we were going to get a pool table. So we got a pool table. And it was, like, at the time, like, when we got it, it seemed like it was just a normal pool table. But it wasn't until, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that, like, there was a point where it occurred to me that this is not a full-size pool table. Like, it's like sort of, I mean, it's big like a pool table, but it's like, you could definitely tell that it's not a full-size pool table, but it wasn't like obvious like right away. Like, I didn't like notice it like right away or whatever. And then I'm like, why the hell, if we're gonna get a pool table, why didn't we get like a real, like, actual full-size one? Okay. You know, I do actually sort of like how they're, like, changing up the shape of the tables. It does give some, like, variety, since it is kind of lame that there's only, like, 6 balls. But I'm sitting here going, like, what the hell, like, happened with the other, like, what happened, like, the previous years? Like, why was our floor the one floor that made it all the way to, like, 2003 or whatever without having a dang pool table? In the, oh, what do you call it? There was like a room that was, like, in the middle of the floor that you could use to, well, because the dorm was like it was like a giant, like, rectangle, so you could, like, easily cross from, like, one side of it to the other by, like, cutting through that middle room. Oops. I meant to do a stronger shot, and also I didn't mean to hit that corner like that. I guess if I would have hit it harder, then I would have just gone into the hole, like, harder. So... Well, I didn't think it'd go the entire length of the screen. Jesus. Okay, well, I guess the good news is that as long as we both suck, we're not gonna, like, run out of, like, shots. It's not like the one-player mode where it's like you have this many attempts, and if you don't get it, you just game over. Jeez, dude, that was only 3. It still went that far. Like, good lord. Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to reach it. Oh, wow, look at that. That was actually a pretty good shot. I mean, it sucks that it went in. Or that the, what do you call it, the cue ball or whatever went in. Oh man, I didn't look at where he like aimed it. Maybe if I go like here. Nope. Is he aiming directly at the ball? If I go like this. Okay, well, I at least got it out of the corner. But the point that I was getting at earlier is that we had to use the money that we got, or whatever, that our floor got. We had to use it on a pool table, but all the other floors got to use it on other stuff, because the people from the previous years spent it on a pool table. Like, they already had one. So I'm like, what the hell did they spend all the money on? On all the previous years? I have no idea. Yeah, I actually don't know if every college has it set up that way, but like... Hey, look at that. Nice. That was a total accident, but it looked cool. But like, each floor was like its own little like group. Or whatever. Like, we had a, what do you call it? Like, we had like the person who was supposed to like handle if there was like problems. Without having to get like the actual like faculty involved or whatever. If there was like underage drinking or whatever, if there was someone making too much noise or something, there was a person who was supposed to just knock on the door or whatever and tell them to like shut the hell up. Or I'm pretty sure that if like alcohol was discovered, they were probably required to like escalate it or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, like, why would you take a job where you know that there's gonna be alcohol, but it's like, well, then if alcohol is discovered, you're, like, required to tattle on them. And you know that if you tattle on them, then everyone's gonna freaking hate you. But it's like, well, you're required to do it as, like, part of the job. So you kind of don't have a choice. It's like, well, you do. But you're, like, derelict in your duties if you don't. I don't know. I just wouldn't ever want it to be my job to, like, snitch on someone, you know? Oops, I keep forgetting that this is, that the power thing goes, like, up and down automatically. So how many of these do we play? Oh, you know, the music is, like, not very good. I mean, it gets the job done of, like, having it be where there's, like something instead of silence, but it's not great. I don't know. I actually do like playing pool in real life. I don't know, I think it's fun. It's kind of like bowling. You know, like most people that bowl just go a couple times a year and they like never do it enough to actually like get better. Ooh, 7 balls. But it's just like a fun thing to do, you know? Oh, I was about to say, why did the balls come back? It's because he knocked the flashing ball in. So any balls that went in, like, don't count, I guess. Oh, did I get 2 in? I think I got 2 in. Nice. Yeah, you just gotta hit them in the general direction and they'll bounce in. Wait, player 1 game over? Why? Why? Why game over? Well, I mean, you know, it's not the worst game I've ever played, but it is kind of douchey that they just game overed me. I didn't like actually lose. I didn't lose against that computer guy. I guess you still have like lives or whatever. But what was that one last thing I was gonna say? Oh, well, I guess I was gonna talk about how I like playing pool or whatever, but it's like, well, I guess we're done, so I guess I'll wrap it up. Yeah, I do like playing it, but it just sucks that like you have to go to like a bar or somewhere to or some place like that to do it, and I don't like bars or any kind of like social place or even like leaving the house. So it does suck that that I don't get that many opportunities to play, or if where every place that there's a pool table is located in a place where I don't want to go. So it kind of makes it like hard to actually like play it, and so it's like, well, I don't like it enough to like force myself to go to places I don't want to go just so I can play, you know. So the result is that I end up not playing ever. Okay, so yeah, that's Lunar Pool. I mean, it actually started to kind of get fun. Like, I don't know, the different shaped tables actually made it more interesting than I thought, or than I was expecting or whatever. But yeah, to just get game overed and get like all the way kicked back to the title screen, I was like, dude, I was kind of having a good time. I was kind of starting to enjoy it. So it sucks that the game is just like, nope, you suck, too bad, no more fun for you. It's like, okay, well, I guess I'll end the video then. So that is going to conclude this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you go. And I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Bye.